Hey y'all, it's Hoagie. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for letting me take a break. I just needed a mental health break. It was a big, weird November, and I needed some space. And I appreciate all of you that are still here and are still interested in my content. Today's video is going to be my 7 months on tea video. 7 months? It's like over half a year. It's coming up on 1 year. Not really, but it feels like it's coming up on 1 year. It's been a long-ass year, like, for so many reasons, and I'm happy that I'm finally in December, and the year is almost over, and maybe it'll be better next year. I don't know, but we can hope. Anyway, let's get into it. It's finally cold here, which I appreciate so much. I hate the heat. It's disgusting. I feel disgusting. So now that it's cool and we can leave the door open and the windows open and, like, it's so nice. It's chilly, but it's nice, which means that I'm not sweating as much. I still sweat. I'm a teenage boy. It's gonna happen, but I'm not, like, so profusely sweating. Even when I go out and exercise, I've been going for walks outside. It's been so nice to get the sun and the breeze. It's just very nice. And I'm not really sweating. I will exert myself and I'll be huffing and puffing, and that's a good thing, but I won't be, like, drenched. And I still need to take regular showers. Oh my gosh. The stink does not go away. Like, I smell bad. But I mean, as long as I'm taking showers regularly, it's not a big deal. So I do that regularly. I still have acne. I don't know if you can see. It's all over the place. It's not, sometimes it's cystic, sometimes I get, like, whiteheads, and other times it's just red bumps. And it's so annoying. I'm in this little bit of depression where I'm like, do not perceive me. I'm ugly and disgusting and I hate myself. Do not perceive me. And so I don't want, when I keep my mask on, it's nice for that reason, at least, because you can't see my cheeks. And I swear I've considered putting on foundation before I film, because I don't want y'all to see this. It's awful. I hate it. But I do have a skincare routine and I'm washing my face regularly. It keeps coming up. It keeps appearing, and I'm doing what I can, but I don't know, man. I don't know if there's anything more I can do except just, wash my pillows regularly, don't touch my face, probably eat better is probably what I need to be doing. But for now, yeah, it's still coming in, and it still sucks. Speaking of food, I am still hungry. I'm getting cravings. Like, I know it went away for a little while, but now it's back, and I am so hungry for some things. I will want a very specific kind of taco, like tacos from this restaurant, and I'll have to get it, or, like, I'm going crazy, or, like, I will want a specific kind of sandwich, even if I can make it myself, but usually, like, from a restaurant. I don't have a lot of money, so I need to stop doing that. I need to use my food stamps for their intended purpose and buy food at the grocery store. But I'm just so hungry sometimes. It's like, I don't want to take time to cook. I just want it to arrive. I just want to order it on, like, DoorDash. And it's so, it's frustrating because I don't want to be doing that. I am trying to be healthier, just in general, eating more fruits and vegetables, eating better food. I don't need that stuff, but, like, I need that stuff. So I'm hoping that I can work through that. I am dealing with this compulsivity. It's a lot. And I know some of it is testosterone. I'm sure some of it is testosterone because I've spoken to multiple people and they're like, yeah, testosterone is going to make you have cravings. But it's also somewhat psychological stuff that I'm working with my therapist about. So we'll see how that goes and I will keep you posted. Regarding lower growth, I haven't noticed much of a difference. It just seems to be at the size it is, and it doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. It's just chilling. Now, I am on a new antidepressant. Well, I've increased an antidepressant, so I'm on a new dose. And that does decrease my interest in adult fun time. And so I'm not really, like, using anything at this point. But it's just the way that it is. It's just chilling there. There's nothing to report. I spoke with my endocrinologist and I spoke to him about my vaginal atrophy, which I think I mentioned in my last tea video, and how it was bothersome when I was having adult fun time. And he was like, I got something for you for that. And he prescribed me some estradiol cream, which is kind of cool because, like, it's interesting because trans women take estradiol, and I'm getting estradiol specifically for my parts. And I haven't tried it yet because I'm just not in the mood. I'm not even getting weird boners at this point. Like, I sometimes will just be sitting around and get a boner and be like, okay, whatever. But I'm not even getting that anymore, and it's probably the antidepressant, honestly. But I need to wait until I'm interested, and then, like, a couple days beforehand, apply it. They've got a cute little applicator for it. It's very nice. And try it out and see if I'm in pain this next time. So, we shall see, and I will let you know, but I don't know when I'm gonna be in the mood, because antidepressants do that. My voice is still dropping, as you can tell. It's very nice. It's still cracking regularly. I won't even be putting emotion into it, and I'll just say something, and it'll like go whoop, and my roommate thinks it's cute. My roommate thinks it's funny. I also think it's annoying, but it's also like, it means that my voice is still dropping. Like, it's an indication that I'm getting something that I want, which is nice. The thing that I hate the most, though, is I've been in choir. I was in choir all through elementary school and high school. I was in varsity choir. I was a very good alto. Like, I've always been able to sing. I sing harmony on pretty much any music that I listen to. I consider myself a very good singer. But the testosterone has lowered my range, and because of that, I am having to relearn how to hit pretty much any note. Like, forget about falsetto. That's in the future. But, like, even singing like an octave below, my vocal cords don't know how to hit those notes because they're like a different structure now and the muscles are different, and I have to do some freaking warm-ups or something to figure out how to hit those notes, because there are some notes that I've never been able to hit before that are like down here, and so I have to learn how to hit the correct notes. And it's annoying because I'm singing in the shower like I normally do, and it just sounds awful. It's so bad. And even when I do hit the right notes, they feel strangled. Okay, like, normally notes, especially low notes, will resonate in your lungs, in your chest, and mine don't do that for the most part. They sit up here, and like, they feel strangled in this part. Like, it's not falsetto, it's not up here, and it's not like super resonating down here. It's like stuck right here. And it's really weird. Like, I don't have the volume that I used to. I can't project. And I hate it. I knew that testosterone was going to adjust my range. And I knew that. And I wanted that. Because I've always wanted to be a tenor. Dysphoria be like. But I didn't realize that this was going to happen. So it sucks, but I'll deal with it. I will do voice training YouTube videos. I'm not paying for that. But let's hope that it gets better, and I will let you guys know if I can finally sing like I used to. Something weird and cool happened regarding my voice. So I got a spam call, as one does. And I knew it was a spam call because it said potential spam. But I wanted to see who it was because sometimes doctor's offices like show up as potential spam. So I picked up, and because I wasn't anticipating it to be someone that I knew, I answered the phone like, hello? Hello? And like, as opposed to when I talk to doctors sometimes when I'm like, hello? It's a little bit higher. It's up here. As opposed to my lower range, which is like this, which is how I talk when I'm comfortable, when I'm not trying to perform. And the telemarketing lady said, hello, sir. And I was like, yes, bitch. Yes. I have never been gendered correctly on the phone before. And it's possible. I know I don't pass in person, but on the phone, it's working. And I'm so happy now that my name is gender neutral and is not just like a super feminine name. If people try to call me for like doctor's appointments and stuff, and they don't know my gender, and then they hear my voice, the way that it sounds when it's low, they might say sir. So I'm looking forward to that. But it made me so happy. It's like it's a fucking telemarketer. I blocked them. I hung up, I blocked them, goodbye. But they made my day. So thank you, telemarketing lady, for doing that. You know how I was sick at the end of November? And I didn't know if I had COVID, and I went to get a PCR test at my local urgent care, and they literally have to see you. It's not just you walk in, you take a test. They have to evaluate you. They have to listen to your lungs. They have to ask you questions. And the nurse who was taking my vitals was like, do you think you're pregnant? Do you think blah, 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 blah? And she's like, I was answering her because I was sick. I wasn't raising the pitch of my voice because I was sick and I didn't care. But she asked if I smoked or vaped. And I didn't think anything of it because it was like a question. Obviously, you're supposed to ask that. And I said no. And then she asked it again later. And then the doctor asked it after talking with me for a little bit. And I know that like smoking and vaping can decrease the pitch of your voice. And I think they thought that I smoked or vaped because of my voice. And I should have said, no, I don't. It's just the testosterone. But like, it was kind of cool that like, I don't want to be mistaken for someone who smokes, but it's nice to know that they're recognizing that my voice is lower than it should be for an AFAB person. So that's nice. I was very happy about that. It was kind of annoying. Like, no, I don't smoke or vape. I don't. But they acknowledged it. They noticed. And that was very nice. Regarding hair. My facial hair is still the way that it is. It's the mustache. I'm going to put some pictures up that like you can see my mustache very, very easily. And also up back here, down here, where there's like hairs. I don't know if they pick up on camera, but like some of them are actually dark. And it's really cool. I have another picture. I'll show that. It's dark. I've got chin hairs. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna be a neckbeard. But I've got the mustache and I've got some hair down here. It's long, but it's also colored, which is nice. And that's about it for the head hair, for the facial hair. I might be getting like fuzz down here, like along my sideburns. I think they're trying to get a little longer, but that's about it for that. Body hair wise, things are just getting darker. My arm hair is getting darker. Uh, leg hair is getting darker, especially on my calves. It's getting bushier. Like, it's a lot of hair. Um, I don't know about my back, and I'm not fully sure about my butt, but the thing is, I still don't have any chest hair. And I've been watching some trans guys on YouTube that I haven't watched before, and they have said that like the chest hair was the last thing to come in. They were covered in other hair, but like the chest was not coming in. And I'm looking forward to that because I want to be able to wear dresses and like with the plunging neckline and have like facial hair, not facial hair, body hair, chest hair. I'm I'm a weirdo and I want to look weird. I want to look gender fucky. I want people to take a second look at me and be like, "That's a man in a dress." Sure fucking is. Sure is. I sure am. My head hair is still falling out. I brush it regularly and I get a lot of stuff in the brush. When I wash my hair, when you're going like this, it's mostly up here, less back here, that I'm getting stuff in my fingers and you gotta like pick it out and like put it in the water so that it goes away. And it's not a lot, but I can tell stuff is falling out. And it's about the same as it was last month. It's not getting worse. It's not getting better. It's falling out, man. I can still cry and have cried recently. I've been crying a lot this last year and the year before because the state of the world, and I have cried recently. I have actually cried. I have like the tears have happened. My eyes leak. I am completely capable of doing that. It's not difficult for me at all. If I get emotional, I will very easily cry. So I don't know if that's going to change. I don't know if I'm one of the people who's still going to be able to cry. I'm not even a year on, so who knows? I know this is not a tea thing, but my dysphoria has gotten a lot worse. Specifically the chest. My chest dysphoria sucks. It is so bad. I am like depressed. Like one of the reasons why I'm depressed is because like I see people get top surgery and I'm so happy for them, but it's so far away for me. I'm gonna have to lose at least 50, if not 100 pounds. If I do that healthily, it'll take at least a year, if not 2 years. And that's after I figure out what surgeon I want to go to and figure out exactly what weight they want me to be at. I want a number. I want a number. What weight do I need to be at? What BMI do you want me to be at? And then work towards that as opposed to just this nebulous, like, oh, I need to lose weight. I need a number. I need to know. So I have to pick a surgeon. And then I have to raise money, and then I have to lose weight. And like, it's all of this. It's all of this. And it feels so far away. Like, I do not pass because of these things. And binding, as I've mentioned multiple times, doesn't do shit. My boobs have deflated a little bit, so it's a little bit better. Like if I wear like a baggy shirt or like a hoodie, like it looks like moobs, which is what I want. I want some moobs, but it's still like it doesn't help me pass. It just makes my chest look smaller. And once I get facial hair and my voice drops to the point where I'm always passing like this, I just, it feels so hopeless. I feel like I'm never going to pass in person until I get top surgery. But I can't get top surgery for a while. And I hate it. And I'm depressed about it. And it's really, I'm upset. And I'm thinking about, like, once it gets to the point where, like, we can go out and go to stores and, like, potentially go to the bathroom in a store, if I need a key or if I need someone to punch in a number, are they going to punch in the number to the women's room? And if I say, no, actually, I need to go in the men's room, are they going to fight me? If, like, I go into, like, a Walmart and go into the men's room, are the cameras going to pick it up and, like, yell at me? Are the associates going to yell at me? Are the men going to be weirded out because I'm not androgynous and unassuming? I'm not this skinny white person who can dress androgynously and pass for whatever they want. And I'm very big. I am a very noticeable person with a big chest and big everything. Like, people look at me. I don't like it when people look at me. Do not perceive me, but I get looked at because I'm 360 pounds. People are gonna stare because they suck. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's nice to just go to the bathroom in your house because they're all gender neutral bathrooms. But I don't, once the world gets back on track, I don't know what I'm gonna do. In other news, let's get off of that. I I hit a capillary again on my 7 months on T injection. I hit a capillary again, and it was a bleeder. Okay, it was a fucking bleeder. It was just, I pull out the needle and it just starts running down the side of my leg, and I'm like, oh, shit, fuck. And I put the gauze on it, and I put pressure on it for like a minute, and it stops bleeding completely. Like when I took the gauze off, it wasn't even like bleeding anymore. Like, I was like, where's the hole? I need to put the Band-Aid on it. I don't know where to put it. I got blood on my bathroom carpet, so that's a thing. And I ended up with a lot of bloody gauze, and it was fine. Like, it didn't hurt that much, and I didn't freak out. It was great. Like, the last 2 times that it happened, back when it happened back to back, I freaked out because the first time it happened, I was like, I've hit a blood vessel. I've injected testosterone into a blood vessel and I'm going to die. But it was just a capillary on the way in. Everything's fine. I probably didn't even lose a dose. I would have noticed if oil came out of the wound, and it didn't. So I was just like, I was annoyed. I was like, God damn it, I have blood on the carpet. God damn it. So it was more of a nuisance than a fear. And I was very proud of myself for not flipping my shit when that happened. Also, I got my new insurance card because I changed my name, so I got the court order. I changed my social security card number, not my number. I changed my social security information, so I got a new card. I got my new driver's permit, and now I was able to get my new insurance card. And it arrived, and I was so happy, and now I get to show it to all my doctors. I showed it to my psych clinic, which also has my PCP in it, so they now have my new name, and I got a notification for an appointment, like an automated call, and they used my name. It was great. It's so nice to not hear them use my dead name, because even though they had in their chart, in my chart, that to call me Hoagie, they never read it. They just saw my dead name on the top or whatever and just read that. And so they're not doing that anymore. It's great. Now I have to tell like 10 other doctors and my pharmacy. But it's a start. It's a start, and they're calling me by the correct name, and it just makes me really happy. That's it for today's video. It's a little long, but sometimes that happens. I have a Twitter. If you're interested in following me and not hearing me tweet anything, because I have not been tweeting it. I've been off doing mental health things. But it's still there for me to send you guys notifications because I don't have a community tab because I don't have enough followers or views. So this is the only way you're going to be able to hear from me if you're worried about me. So please follow me at HoagieJ. I'll leave a link in the description. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you for your support. If you enjoy my content, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. I do my best to put out a new video every week. I hope you guys have a great day, have a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.